Hello, hello, Hidden Hermit here. Here is Justice, and here is also Justice from the Night Sun Tarot. And it's a spectacular card. It really is. It's a spectacular card. A few things that I don't understand about it, but there you go. So when you think about Justice, Justice is, you usually kind of sense that it's a. You think about the statue Lady Justice, don't you? Sometimes it has a blindfold, but you always have that sword and the scales. And justice is about a lot of things. It's not just about being just or being judged, if you like. It's about balance, It's about finding that equilibrium. It's about fairness. Obviously it's Libra. There you go. There's the Libra gift there. So you get that idea of things being on the level, things being fair, and also a sense that it's for the collective as opposed to the self, I would say. I think some astrologers might argue with that. Libra is a bit of a self energy, but we're thinking bigger things here, I think. Now, let's look at the things I do understand. So some of the imagery and the symbolism. You've got the scales, which is important for Libra, I think, and justice. You also have the sword down here. It's a very almost elderly vibe. I've asked myself, is this the Hermit? It could be, but I don't know. I know for a fact that the Hermit is the Hierophant in the Night Sun, but he's got a similar sort of hairdo, but I don't think so. There's some interesting things going on with his face paint as well. It kind of looks like a bird there, and indeed, he's dressed like a bird. I think that might be to symbolise that it's a part of an air sign, but I'm not entirely sure, to be perfectly honest. It's a cracking costume. I love it. I want one. But there you go. You can also see a judge's gavel down here, which I kind of like. It's a nice touch. You see the two Orphic eggs, which I believe, they're not really egg shapes, although the Orphic egg does come up a lot in the Night Sun as a symbol, both black and white ones. So something going on there, something quite cosmic. You've also got the Alpha and the Omega. So, justice isn't just about balance, it's about consideration. It's about thinking things through and seeing things from both sides of the story. I think that's one of the personal lessons that Justice and Libra need to teach you. I think that makes sense, yes. I like the fact that this Justice has his eyes shut, so that does mimic the idea of it being impartial. Like that, it does trouble me that you got beady eyes open on the Waite Smith tarot, but that's fine. I can make my peace with that, if you like. Now, yeah, I've mentioned that he's got his eyes shut, but you've got this rather strange array behind him. This kind of an Argus array, really, isn't it? All these eyes looking out. It's almost like the all-seeing eyes. I don't get why they're there, to be perfectly honest. Well, now that I've said that out loud, it's considering everything, keeping its eye on everything, being observant, using your mind, taking everything into consideration, perhaps. The fact that there's so many of them could indeed, and they're all looking out in different directions as well. That could also lend a sense of impartiality. I do like how this eye here is looking down at Justice. It's a magnificent card. It really is. I do quite like it. Now, if I was to look at the Night Sun little book, it tells us that Justice. Oh, interestingly, so the Night Sun is number 8, so it's flipped back to the original first established tarot numerical system, and also the one the top uses. So yeah, it's switched out with strength, so it's number 8. So between the Chariot and the Hermit there. I wonder if that's important. I wonder. But yeah, so the words that the Night Sun, the keywords associated with it are equilibrium, dosing, judging, peace, harmony, stability, discipline, diplomacy, reward, perfectionism. That's an interesting one. Ill-dignified, uncertainty, excesses, blackmail. And indeed, if justice comes out reversed or poorly in a spread, you could think about things being unjust or being treated unfairly, an imbalance, things going in favour for some energies and some people and not for others. The Night Sun always asks a question with the majors, and the question it asks when justice comes out is, what must I regulate and rebalance in my life? Bit of a temperance vibe going on there, but and also you're getting that personal vibe. So maybe I'm well off the mark thinking about justice as more for the collective, but what must I regulate and rebalance in my life? So that's Justice from the Night Sun Tarot.